Would you look at that? Albanese has gone and changed his position once again. Albanese and his government just backflipped on one of its biggest budget proposals, and I think this is a much bigger story than the policy itself. Over the last few weeks, Labor announced changes to capital gains tax concessions that would have impacted many small business owners, founders, and investors. The argument was that the reforms would make the tax system fairer. The problem? Business groups, accountants, investors, and startup founders, and anyone that had any ambition to not work 9 to 5 for the rest of their lives came out swinging. The backlash was immediate, and now, just yesterday, the government has softened the proposal and introduced exemptions and concessions after the backlash. Here is exactly what they announced. Access to key small business CGT concessions was limited to businesses with turnover up to 2 million. The backflip threshold increased to 10 million turnover. So originally, another one, startup founders and early investors would have lost access to some favorable CGT treatment when selling their business. The backflip, exemptions and carve-outs were added to preserve favorable treatment for founders and startup investors. The next one, testamentary trusts. Originally, proposed changes would have reduced tax advantages associated with testamentary trusts and inherited assets. The backflip, changes completely abandoned. And the fourth one, ministerial powers. Originally, Treasury proposals gave ministers broader discretion over aspects of the new CGT regime. Backflip, those powers were scaled back. So let me get this straight. A few weeks ago, this was apparently really good policy. Now, it's not. Or at least not good enough to survive public scrutiny. And this is the part that concerns me. Because if Albo and Jim Chalmers truly believed in what they were preaching, they wouldn't have backflipped under the scrutiny. They would have remained resilient and not folded to pressure. We all know Albo loves changing his position and is no stranger to flopping around for whichever way the wind is blowing. But this seems like it could simply be the start of more backflips to come. Doesn't matter if you vote for Labour or Liberal or One Nation or Greens or whatever, it is really clear that this current government led by Albanese are so unclear on what they want to do, and they really thought they could get away with whatever they were trying to get away with and claim it as helping the lower class and helping first home buyers, but in reality, they've been found out. What do you think happens next?